your ultimate destination for sports. UEFA Champions League exclusive update. Real Madrid winning against Kairat by 5-0. FC Bayern winning by 5-1. SL Benfica, Jose Mourinho losing his first game in the UEFA Champions League in all competitions against the Blues at the Stamford Bridge by 1-0. Liverpool also losing to Turkish super champions Galatasaray by 1-0. Who else will score? Nigerian Arrowhead striker Victor Osimhen scoring the only goal of the match for Galatasaray to win against Liverpool by 1-0. Can Real Madrid, can FC Bayern, can FC Barcelona, can they win the UEFA Champions League? And can Kylian Mbappe win another Golden Boot Award 2026? Winning the Golden Boot Award in 2025, Kylian Mbappe in 9 matches, he has scored 15 goals in all competitions for both club and country, 13 goals in the Spanish La Liga and in the UEFA Champions League. Can Kylian Mbappe win the Golden Boot Award? 9 matches, 13 goals, 1 assist. Can Kylian Mbappe still keep on dominating the world stage when it comes to goal scoring? Reluctant gamer, hey, how are you doing? I'm sorry. I've not been live for the past couple of days. Yes, Liverpool lost by 1-0 against Galatasaray, one of the Turkish super champions, the best club in the Turkish Super League. They lost by 1-0. I miss you too, my brother from another mother. I've really missed you. I've really missed each and every one that always makes my live stream so exciting to watch. I've really missed each and every one of you. It's been so exciting. I've really missed a lot coming on live. But can Kylian Mbappe win the Golden Boot Award 2026? 9 matches in all competitions, 13 goals, 1 assist. Can Harry Kane stop scoring? Harry Kane is also dominating the world stage when it comes to goal scoring. Leo, how are you doing? Another brother from another mother. Best family you can ever think of. Who is going to win the UEFA Champions League 2025-2026? The finals of the UEFA Champions League will be played in 2026. I'm doing great, Leo. I'm doing super good. I'm good. What about you and the family? MashaAllah. Bayern. Trust me, FC Bayern is doing super good in the German Bundesliga and in the UEFA Champions League. FC Bayern is unstoppable this season. But can FC Bayern win the UEFA Champions League? Or can Real Madrid and FC Barcelona win the UEFA Champions League? Liverpool started so well in the English Premier League and in the UEFA Champions League. After losing to Crystal Palace by 2-1, Liverpool have lost their UEFA Champions League game to Galatasaray by 1-0. Can Liverpool come back from their losses? Two matches, one in the Spanish La Liga, one in the English Premier League, one in the English Premier League, one in the UEFA Champions League. Can Liverpool come back from these 2 losses and win the English Premier League and dominate the UEFA Champions League? Can it happen? Liverpool has not won a game in several matches against Galatasaray. They've lost both home and away matches when it comes to UEFA Champions League against Galatasaray. And today, they lost again by 1-0. Nigerian Arrowhead striker Victor Osimhen scoring the only goal of the match to give Galatasaray a 3 maximum points, a deserving win in the UEFA Champions League in Turkey. I just came to say hi, but I have to go. Thank you so much, Leo. At least a second's you being on my live stream worth more than gold. I really appreciate the support. I really appreciate the love. I really appreciate everything you're doing for me. At least a second's coming on my live stream is worth it. It's worth more than everything. Thank you. I really appreciate it so much. I really appreciate it so much. Who is going to win the UEFA Champions League? Mom of how are you doing, Rafiq? How are you doing? Mashallah. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're good. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. So much. I'm great. I'm great. I'm great. I'm great. Thank you. Thank you. Who is going to win the UEFA champion? I'm doing good, Rafiq. I'm doing good. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Who is going to win the UEFA Champions League 2026 finals? Who will go into the finals? Who will go into the round 16? Who will qualify to the next stage of the competition? And I hope there is going to be great teams that are going to vie in the finals of the UEFA Champions League. I'm doing good, Rafiq. I'm good. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Who is going to win the UEFA Champions League? In the English Premier League and most of the leagues around the world, so many clubs, most of the big teams, when it comes to the European competitions, when it comes to the European leagues, lost their matches. Manchester United lost, Liverpool lost, Chelsea lost. Man City was the only, Man City and Arsenal picked a deserving point, picked a deserving point in the games that they played in the English Premier League. In the Italian Serie A, Napoli also lost. The German Bundesliga, FC Bayern picked the 3 maximum points. In the Spanish La Liga, what happened? Real Madrid lost by 5 goals to 2 to Atletico Madrid. And in the UEFA Champions, what do I say? Rafiq, I don't know, unless you tell me what you have to say. Because I know you've missed me. And I know I've not come on live stream a couple of days. And I know that is the reason you are asking, what do you have to say? A lot. Maybe you've missed me and that is what you have to say. Thank you. I also love you so much. I also love you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate the support. I really appreciate the love you always show me. Most of the leagues across the length and breadth of this world, most of the big teams lost their games. The only team that won, I'll pick FC Bayern, I'll pick Manchester City. They picked deserving win in their games that they played. But who is going to... Now, in the Spanish La Liga, FC Barcelona tops the Spanish La Liga table with 21 points. Real Madrid second in the Spanish La Liga table, just a point behind Barcelona. Did you say the match Madrid lost 5? Yes, I'm talking about the game Madrid lost by 5 goals to 2 to Atletico Madrid. It was a big loss. Everyone knew Madrid is going to win. They scored the first 2 goals. Atletico equalized, made it 2-2, and then whoop, it was 5-2. And one of the biggest losses in the Spanish La Liga. Madrid lost. But they've come back after their awful loss to Atletico Madrid to win by 5 goals to 0 against Kairat in the UEFA Champions League. But Real Madrid is doing so well in the UEFA Champions League, doing so well in the Spanish La Liga. But at the moment, their biggest loss was the 5-2 to Atletico Madrid. Madrid dominated Atletico Madrid in the 2024-2025. But 2025, Atletico Madrid has picked the 3 maximum points against Real Madrid. But can Real Madrid come back from their losses and pick deserving wins in subsequent matches? They've picked their points, their 3 maximum points plus 5 goals in the UEFA Champions League. Can they win their next match in the Spanish La Liga? Can they win their next match in all competitions in the Spanish La Liga. Real Madrid are trying their possible best to make sure they secure the La Liga title 2025-2026. Do you share the same sentiment with the entire players of Madrid? Do you share the same sentiment as a Madridista? Let me know what you think about Madrid's 5-0 win. Kylian Mbappe scoring hat-trick against Kairat in the UEFA Champions League. Now, there is one surprising thing about Real Madrid. They now have the triple three. They have Arda Güler, they have Vinicius Junior, they have Kylian Mbappe. These are the front three that Real Madrid is using to dominate most of the clubs in the world. Arda Güler has hit a great form in the Spanish La Liga and in the UEFA Champions League. Mastantuano and Jude Bellingham, Vinicius Junior, Brahim. These players are doing so well for Madrid this season. But who is going to win the Spanish La Liga? Who is going to win the UEFA Champions League? Can Madrid do it against all odds? Can Madrid do it against most of the dominant forces when it comes to European competitions? But Madrid's biggest loss in all season wasn't the loss to FC Barcelona, but the loss to Atletico Madrid in 2025. After scoring 2 goals, Atletico Madrid equalized all the 2 goals and won by 5 goals to 2. What happens to Real Madrid? Can Xabi Alonso turn things around after winning by 5 goals to 0 against Kairat? Can Xabi Alonso turn things around for Real Madrid? Can Xabi Alonso win his next game in the Spanish La Liga? What are your takes in the UEFA Champions League matches that were played today? Liverpool lost, Benfica lost, Chelsea won, FC Bayern won, Real Madrid won, Liverpool lost. Tottenham Hotspurs did their best to make sure they pick a deserving point in their UEFA Champions League game. What do you think about the UEFA Champions League games that were played today? Are we going to see great performances from most of the subsequent matches that will be played? Are we going to see more great games in the competitions that is ahead of all of us? UEFA Champions League, UEFA Europa League, UEFA Conference League. They were good. Yeah, sure. And Real Madrid did very well today. Surprised, Kylian Mbappe scored the first goal from the penalty spot, scored in the 52nd minute and the 73rd minute. Brahimi and Camavinga scoring 2 goals, 1 each, to make sure Real Madrid secures the 3 maximum points and then 5 goals. Can Real Madrid win the UEFA Champions League? What are your takes today? In all the games that were played, which club impressed you the most? Is it FC Bayern? Is it Galatasaray? Is it FC Bayern? Is it Real Madrid? Is it Tottenham Hotspur? Which of the UEFA Champions League clubs impressed you the most? For me, FC Bayern impressed me. Kylian Mbappe impressed me. Vinicius Junior impressed me. Harry Kane impressed me. But which club impressed you the most? And which player impressed you the most? 2025-2026 UEFA Champions League. The finals of the UEFA Champions League will be played in 2026. Who is your favorite club to lift the 2026 UEFA Champions League? And who is your favorite player to score more goals and win the Golden Boot Award 2026? Can Kylian Mbappe be the best? He has achieved a milestone that he needs to be celebrated. Very young, and he will take up the shine from the likes of CR7 and Leo Messi. Kylian Mbappe and Lamine Yamal will be the shining light in 2026. Vinicius Jr., don't forget, he is also there. And Arda is performing spectacular. In all competitions, Arda Güler has been one of the best performers for Real Madrid. He is in for a great journey in the 2025-2026. Real Madrid, after losing to Atletico Madrid, they have a lot to prove in subsequent matches. They have a lot to prove in the Spanish La Liga. They have a lot to prove in the UEFA Champions League, and they have a lot to prove in the Spanish Supercopa de España and the Copa del Rey trophy. They have a lot to prove in these competitions. But in all the leagues around the world, which club do you think has 99.9% chance of winning the UEFA Champions League? Which club has 99.9% chance of winning the UEFA Champions League? Which club has 99.9% chance of winning the leagues in their various countries? My top 5 leagues, the top 5 leagues in the world, the best clubs to win the 2025-2026 league trophies: Paris Saint-Germain, FC Bayern, Napoli, Real Madrid, Liverpool. To win the English Premier League, Spanish La Liga, French Ligue 1, German Bundesliga, and the Italian Serie A. These teams are the best. Real Madrid or FC Barcelona or FC Bayern. These 3 clubs, 2 will be in the finals. 1 will lift the trophy 2026. The best moment you can always think of is about the moment in the UEFA Champions League. The best moment you can always think of is about the moment in the Spanish La Liga, the moment in the English Premier League, the moment in the German Bundesliga, the moment in the Italian Serie A, the moment in the French Ligue 1. But there are great strides when it comes to competitions in the world. City, FC Bayern, Napoli, Milan, AC Milan, these clubs are FC Bayern is 3, Paris Saint-Germain is 4. These four clubs, one has 99.9% chance of being the greatest champion in 2026. Do you share the same sentiment? Can Madrid, can Liverpool, can FC Bayern, can Atletico Madrid, which one of them can win the UEFA Champions League? The season is very young. Madrid has lost against Atletico Madrid, but they can still come back and win the Spanish La Liga. They can still come back and win the Spanish Supercopa. They can still come back and win the Copa del Rey and win the UEFA Champions League. Madrid has done it before, and they can do it this season. Liverpool has 60% chance of winning the UEFA Champions League. They have the best club. They have the best players. They are strong at the back, midfield, and attack. They have solid foundation. But can they win the UEFA Champions League? Can they win the English Premier League? Who has 99.9% chance of becoming champions in the UEFA Champions League, champions in the most of the leagues around the world? Do you love Liverpool? Can they come back from their awful 2 losses? Do you love Manchester United? Can they come back from their awful defeats? They are not playing in Europe. So Manchester United should do better when it comes to the English Premier League. What are your takes? Is Kylian Mbappe the best striker in the world now? Victor Gyökeres was the best But now Kylian Mbappe is doing it. At back to back, he is doing it. Back to back, he's in great form in the 2025-2026. Back to back, Kylian Mbappe is always there. Back to back, Kylian Mbappe is standing tall above all odds in making sure points are being won, games are being won for Real Madrid. Spectacular performance from Kylian Mbappe, spectacular performance from Arda Güler, spectacular performance from Vinicius Jr. And these players are terrorizing each game. These players are terrorizing clubs when it comes to competitions in the world. Who is going to be crowned champions in 2026? Who is going to win the UEFA Champions League? And who is going to win the Golden Boot? In 2 matches in the UEFA Champions League, Kylian Mbappe has been in great form, scoring back-to-back goals, making sure Real Madrid picks the deserving 3 maximum points in 2 of their UEFA Champions League matches. Can the season be saved for Real Madrid? Can Xavi Alonso make it a point not to lose any single game again in the UEFA Champions League and in the Spanish La Liga? Which club has all the best arsenals to win the UEFA Champions League, Spanish La Liga, Spanish Supercopa, English Premier League, German Bundesliga, Italian Serie A, French Ligue 1? Which club has 99.9% chance of winning every single trophy at stake? Can Kylian Mbappe do it? Can Kylian Mbappe win the UEFA Champions League for Real Madrid? Can Kylian Mbappe win the Golden Boot Award 2026? Can Kylian Mbappe score more goals in the UEFA Champions League, score more goals in the Spanish La Liga? After winning the Golden Boot Award in 2025, can Kylian Mbappe win another Golden Boot Award in 2026? Is it possible that Kylian Mbappe can do it against all odds and make sure he secures the UEFA Champions League trophy for Real Madrid, to make sure he secures the Spanish La Liga title for Real Madrid? There are so many matches that are going to be played in the Spanish La Liga, in the UEFA Champions League, but the biggest moment of all is the moment of truth in the UEFA Champions League, where Real Madrid will lift the trophy, where Real Madrid will lift the Spanish La Liga title, where Real Madrid will lift the Spanish Supercopa de España trophy. What are your takes in most of the matches that were played today? What are your takes in the Spanish La Liga, in the German Bundesliga, in the Italian Serie A, in the Spanish La Liga? What are your takes in most of the matches that have been played? Does Real Madrid has the chance of winning the UEFA Champions League? Do they have the chance of winning the Spanish Supercopa de España? Do they have the chance of winning the Copa del Rey? What are Real Madrid's chances? What are most of the big clubs' chances of winning the league and winning the UEFA Champions League and winning the cup matches in their various countries? Can Real Madrid do it? Can Liverpool do it? Can Man City do it? Can Arsenal do it? Can FC Bayern do it? Can Napoli do it? Can most of the big guns when it comes to European competitions? Can most of the big guns when it comes to the Italian Serie A, when it comes to the UEFA Champions League, when it comes to the Spanish La Liga, when it comes to the German Bundesliga, who has 99.9% chance of doing it big at the top? Frankfurt will beat Barca. Where is that guy? Ash, don't worry. He's not on my live stream. I think because Frankfurt has a game tomorrow, he's not on my live stream, but I think he will be back. Don't worry. Atletico Frankfurt. Trust me. And I told you the last time that, look, when it comes to these competitions, there is always a favorite. Yes, when it comes to these competitions, there is always a favorite when it comes to these competitions. Like we were discussing the last time. And I told you that look, the best club in the UEFA Champions League, the best club in the Spanish La Liga, and the biggest club in the world is FC Barcelona. And he was saying they will beat Barca, they will do this, they will do that, they will do that, they will do that. And you realize we were telling him to relax. Now it's 5-1 unanswered. 5 solid goals. The same number of goals that Atletico scored against Real Madrid. They've made it possible against Frankfurt. And you know, these matches, there is always a champion. Ash, look at the game Liverpool played with Galatasaray. Who won? They lost by 1-0. And in several matches, Liverpool has not won a game against Galatasaray. And they lost by 1-0. Whoever thought Liverpool would lose? Nobody ever had that mindset that Liverpool will lose. Gundogan cooked Gravenberch. And he would, you know, Gundogan, when it comes to one of the best players in the world, Gundogan is always one of those players. When it comes to one of the best players in the world, Gundogan is one of them. He has done it in the German Bundesliga. He came to the English Premier League. He did it with Manchester City, came back again, and he's still doing it for Man City. And he's still doing it. He came back and did it again for Man City before leaving for Galatasaray. So when it comes to the UEFA Champions League, he is a pro. My friend said Liverpool will win. I said Galatasaray will win and will win. Now I am cooking. Ash, we discussed all these things the last time when most of them came on the live stream and they were saying, "Oh, Barca will lose to Frankfurt. Barca will lose. Barca will do this." And you remember we were telling them to relax, and we told them when it comes to the UEFA Champions League, there is always the best club. When it comes to competitions, there is always favorite. There are clubs. UEFA Champions League are their best rights. You can never take it away from them. And Ash, you remember we discussed all these things. And yes, Ash, the guy who said Liverpool will win. When we say this, then he will say this. When we say this, then he will challenge and say the next. Today, look, Liverpool lost by 1-0 to Galatasaray. Whoever thought Liverpool would not even score a single goal? Nobody ever thought. It never crossed anybody's mind that Liverpool will lose by 1-0 against Galatasaray. Nobody ever thought. So football has so many dynamics. Ash, hope they don't get the chance to cook me after PSG game tomorrow. No, Ash. You see, PSG did it against FC Barca last season in the UEFA Champions League. And Barcelona is in for a revenge. And when PSG cooked Barcelona had most of their players out injured. Now, Barca has Rashford. They have Lamine Yamal. And then Robert Lewandowski is also back. Rafinha is injured. But, sorry, still there is a replacement for Rafinha. Poor football from Liverpool. Isak played 38 minutes and had only 4 touches. High reluctant. How is that other guy doing? Is Paul Rogers there? No, I don't think Paul Rogers is back on our live stream. I don't think so. He is not here. Paul Rogers is not here. But maybe in our subsequent live stream, definitely he will be here and we will have more discussions on board. You know one thing? Sometimes they will come on the live stream, brag because they feel their team is the best. But when it comes to these competitions, Ash, you know, there is always the best club. There is always the best. You can't take it away from Madrid. You can't take it away from Barca. You can't take it away from FC Bayern. And you can't take it away from Man City. And you can't take it away from Paris Saint-Germain. These clubs are one of the finest. They are one of the best when it comes to the UEFA Champions League competitions. And in their subsequent league matches, they are always the best. The notorious Aze, please unmode this account, Reluctant Gamer. You mean I should unmode this one, or which one should I unmode? Please unmode this account. Okay. I have done so. Thank you so much for reminding me on that. Ash, no, Paul not showed up. He can't face Liverpool loss. Trust me, yes, Reluctant Gamer. And you know one thing, mode me too. And you know one thing, sometimes most people don't think it's always possible for these things to happen. But these are the best moments when it comes to the UEFA Champions League. You can't say never. That's my only boss, my best friend, my brother from another mother, Michael Asiedu, my brother from another mother, my only Ghanaian brother. Oli Bobo, Oli Mashi, Oli Konso, Oli Kafe Mafe, my uncle, my brother from another mother, my best ever friend, the one who has always supported me, the one who has always advised me, the one who always and is always there for me whenever I pick my phone and I call him and I send him a message. He is always there. He has always stood by me, a brother from another mother. Mr. Michael, I really appreciate it. Only kiss me quick. Only Dade, only kiss me quick. Only Rosalinda, only Cafe Mafe. Atletico Madrid is one of the best clubs in the world at the moment. Winning against Real Madrid, that's never stopped. And then winning in the same margin against Frankfurt in the UEFA Champions League, best moments for Atletico Madrid. But it's common with Athletic. They start poorly, then go crazy. And after some time, they cool down. When you check 2024, 2025, they started the season so well. And when it was getting close to the latter part of the season, they fell apart. And this has been one of the biggest problems Atletico Madrid has been facing. They will play the finals with Liverpool. Mr. Michael, are you sure Atletico Madrid will play in the UEFA Champions League finals with Liverpool? Liverpool is one of the best clubs when it comes to the English Premier League. When it comes to the UEFA Champions League, they are one of the best clubs. Liverpool has one of the best players in the world. But at the moment, Isak is not gelling up like he was playing for Newcastle United. Isak moving to Liverpool, there is a little bit jittery about his performance. He hasn't started most games, always coming from the bench, but he will come good for Liverpool. In subsequent matches, Isak will be good. They will play, which is really bad. I'm telling you, one of the worst signings so far. One of the worst signing, Mr. Michael, one of the worst signing for Liverpool. One of the worst signing. I don't know whether Ancelotti is not using him very well, or the kind of positions he is playing him is where they are finding it difficult for him. But he will come good in subsequent matches. And in the UEFA Champions League, flop. In the English Premier League, flop. Where else do you think which will be? But let's see how most of the games will fare for him. Let's get to the round of 16 to talk about that. It's too early to talk about final. Ash, you are right. You are right. It's too early to talk about finals, but there are some clubs in the UEFA Champions League competition that are prime best when it comes to the finals. And in the finals, look, I'll pick 4 teams: FC Bayern, Real Madrid, Barcelona, and then Paris Saint-Germain. This will be my 4 top countries, or my 4 top clubs that will be in the finals of the UEFA Champions League. They will still be in the round of 16 and they will still go into the finals. These 4 teams, one of them will lift the 2026 UEFA Champions League. He has tried him in all positions. Even today, he started him without Salah. Yes. And because of him, that was why Salah was on the bench. Had Salah started, it could have been beneficial for Liverpool than Salah being on the bench. Don't blame Weeds. Don't blame Weeds. Ash is saying don't blame Weeds. He was trying, but there was no convention. At least I saw him trying today. No, Weeds. Ash, check Weeds' performance before he joined Liverpool. He was top notch. And now moving to Liverpool, and he can't find the same form he was before joining Liverpool. And it's really bad. And Alexander Isak is also facing the same dilemma. Barca, Atletico, Liverpool, Inter, PSG, Bayern. Mike, you have a point. Barca, Atletico, Liverpool, Inter, Paris Saint-Germain, and FC Bayern. Okay, Ash has made it. Okay, Michael Asedo has made his submissions on the teams that he thinks one will be in the finals, will be in the round of 16, and one of them will lift the UEFA Champions League trophy in 2026. He is talking about Barca, he is talking about Atletico Madrid, he is talking about Liverpool, he is talking about Inter, he is talking about Paris Saint-Germain, and he is talking about Bayern. Bayern is crazy this season. Ash, you are right. Okay. And then Ash is also saying Liverpool midfield was poor today. McAllister was lost in the game. Gravenberch was lost. Gundogan was cooking midfield. Konate is poor. Isak is ghosted. You know, Isak, per all the rumors that surrounded his transfer from Newcastle United to Liverpool, now he is nowhere to be found when it comes to what he was doing for Newcastle United prior to moving to Liverpool. And it has affected his performance 100%. Bayern is crazy. Michael, I'm surprised for FC Bayern this season. And you know one player that has really surprised me the most? It has been Harry Kane. Back-to-back goals. Back-to-back. And if he doesn't score 2 goals, there is always hat-trick. If he doesn't score a goal, there is always 2 or hat-trick in most of the games that he plays. If it's not 1 goal, it will be 2 goals. If it's not 2 goals, it will be hat-trick. Olise is so good, man. Kane is insane form. Bayern is scaring me. You know, this season, I'm not surprised about FC Bayern's dominance. I'm not surprised. And after making sure they get their signings right, losing and drawing games hasn't been part of their portion. This season has been scary. Trust me, this season is scary for FC Bayern. And believe me, Bayern, Barcelona, Real Madrid, Inter Milan, Paris Saint-Germain, Man City, one of them should be in the finals of the UEFA Champions League. One of them should lift the trophy 2026. Ash is saying Olise is so good, man. Kane is insane form. And Harry Kane is in his prime at his age. Harry Kane is doing so well at his age. He is more or less like Robert Lewandowski. Look at Robert Lewandowski's age. At age 38, Robert Lewandowski is in insane form for FC Barcelona. And against Paris Saint-Germain, we are going to witness one of the best performances from most of the top clubs. Lewandowski is going to be exciting to watch against Paris Saint-Germain. Last season in the UEFA Champions League, Paris Saint-Germain was spectacular against most of the top guns in the UEFA Champions League. But Barcelona is in great form. Madrid is in great form. Bayern is in great form. Inter Milan is in great form. Man City is also in great form. But in the English Premier League, Man City is not performing that great in the English Premier League. But subsequent matches, most of the matches that will be played, we are going to witness one of the most craziest games in the UEFA Champions League, in the Spanish La Liga, in the French Ligue 1, in the Italian Serie A, in the German Bundesliga. We are going to witness one of the biggest and the most craziest games so far very soon. And it's going to be exciting to watch. Most of the games that we are going to witness will be crazy. And trust me, Harry Kane and Kylian Mbappe, these two players, one should win the Golden Boot Award in 2026. Harry Kane is scoring, Kylian Mbappe is scoring, and will it stop? Kylian Mbappe is younger, Harry Kane is older than Kylian Mbappe, but these two players are in spectacular form. These two players are doing so well when it comes to all competitions in the world. Kylian Mbappe, in 9 matches, 13 goals, 1 assist. Can Kylian Mbappe win the Golden Boot Award? Who is going to win the 2026 Golden Boot Award? Can Kylian Mbappe or can Harry Kane do it? Victor Gyökeres is off. When it comes to goal scoring, he is off totally. 100% he is off. With all the hype that surrounded him, he is off. And with all the hype that brought Isak to Liverpool, is also off. Which one will be your biggest moment in the 2026 UEFA Champions League final? In the preliminary round, which team do you think will be in the round of 16? Reluctant gamer, brother, mode this account. The games are going to be scary. The games are going to be scary in the UEFA Champions League. And trust me, we are going to witness one of the best seasons so far in the UEFA Champions League. We are going to witness one of the best games in all the leagues around the world. But my biggest moment, my biggest fear for most of the top teams in the world is about they facing FC Bayern. FC Bayern is crazy this season. And any team that is going to face FC Bayern need to be well prepared before facing FC Bayern, because they don't score less than 5 goals. Either it's 3 or 4 or 5. They don't score anything less than 3. If it's 2-1, you are lucky. Anything above 2, you were not prepared to face them. And FC Bayern is doing so well when it comes to the UEFA Champions League. They are doing so well when it comes to the German Bundesliga. and they will be the best club in the German Bundesliga and in the UEFA Champions League. FC Bayern will be the best club. They scored so many goals in the UEFA Champions League, and Real Madrid is following their full step. 2 matches in the UEFA Champions League, 2 wins. Madrid, 2 matches in the UEFA Champions League, 2 wins. Liverpool, 2 matches in the UEFA Champions League, 1 win, 1 loss. Man City, 1 match in the UEFA Champions League, 1 win. But who is going to pick the 3 maximum points? Who is going to win the UEFA Champions League? What club do you have in mind? Which club do you think has 99.9% chance of winning the UEFA Champions League? Is it going to be Madrid? Is it going to be Chelsea? Is it going to be Liverpool? Is it going to be Man City? Is it going to be Barca? Is it going to be PSG? Is it going to be Napoli or Inter Milano? Which club has 99.9% chance of making it big in the UEFA Champions League, of making it big in subsequent league matches? Real Madrid and FC Bayern. My 99.9% sure bet of being in the finals. One of these 2 clubs, one should be in the finals. Real Madrid is the champion in 2024 when it comes to the UEFA Champions League. In 2025, Paris Saint-Germain won it. But who is going to be the winner in the UEFA Champions League 2026? Mr. Michael Asiedu is saying 2026 UEFA Champions League can go either way. For Inter Milan, for Paris Saint-Germain, for Barca, for Liverpool, Atletico Madrid, and then PSG. These clubs has 99.9% chance of being in the finals and lifting the trophy. Do you share the same sentiment with Mr. Michael Asiedu? I share the same sentiment with him, but I feel Madrid should be in his list. All the clubs he mentioned, all of them qualifies to win the UEFA Champions League 2026. But the best team that qualifies, the best team that has 99.9% chance of being champions in the UEFA Champions League is Real Madrid. Real Madrid is my take in the UEFA Champions League finals 2026 and FC Bayern. These are the 2 clubs I think I'm comfortable with to win the UEFA Champions League 2026. You might have a different view. I might also have a different view when it comes to the UEFA Champions League finals. But Real Madrid, FC Bayern, my 2 teams to be in the finals in the UEFA Champions League, and one should win it. If you like, I can add Barcelona to it because Barcelona is also doing so well when it comes to this season's UEFA Champions League preliminary round. And it can go either way. It can be Barca's trophy this season. It can be Madridistas trophy this season. It can be FC Bayern trophy this season. It can be Paris Saint-Germain trophy this season. Any of these clubs, one has 99.9% chance of being champion in 2026. But the best player to win the Golden Boot Award would be Kylian Mbappe and Harry Kane. These 2 players, one of them should be able to win the Golden Boot Award 2026. What do you think about most of the leagues, most of the UEFA Champions League club by club performance? Do you think FC Bayern deserves to be the team of the week, or Real Madrid deserves to be the team of the week, or Atletico Madrid deserves to be the best team of the week? After the UEFA Champions League game tonight, 3 teams won by 5. FC Bayern, Real Madrid, and Atletico Madrid. These 2 teams dominated the UEFA Champions League and they made it impossible for the clubs that they played against. Do you share the same sentiment? Let me know what you think in the comment section. UEFA Champions League update: Real Madrid winning, FC Bayern winning, Atletico Madrid winning, Liverpool losing to Galatasaray. the Turkish Super League champions 2024-2025? Can Liverpool come back from their loss against Galatasaray and win their subsequent matches in the English Premier League and in the UEFA Champions League? Let me know what you think about the UEFA Champions League performance. Atletico Madrid, Barcelona, Bayern, Galatasaray. Which of these clubs impressed you the most? Leave your comments in the comment section. Share, and I'll be back with more exclusive updates when it comes to the UEFA Champions League. Stay blessed and have a good night. And may the good Lord always bless you.